All right, so we're looking at QR codes. There's an assignment of QR codes. How can QR codes be malicious? Andy's used them. We've all used them to go places. We just put up some posters where you can, some pamphlets for the STEM Club, where you can scan the QR code and you end up at the fishy website so you can see the fish swimming. Well, if I had a different QR code and I said it was a wonderful thing, so we'll just put in like, I don't know the name of a malicious website, but we'll just see bad web site, that when you go there, it downloads all stuff on your computer. Oh, you're right, it's not. There we go. There. Could you tell by looking that that's a malicious QR code?
Yeah.
At the QR code.
Oh, at the QR code.
Sorry, at the QR code, yes. You can't. So usually when you scan a QR code, what does it do before it takes you to the website?
Shows you the website link.
Yep. And do you pay attention to that website link when you're using the QR code? Yeah. Do you, Andy?
Not really.
Okay. So that's really the only way you can protect yourself, because if you say, go ahead, you've initiated the connection. So a hacker has a much harder time coming into the system from an outside. If you say, yep, go ahead, all bets are off because you've initiated that connection. Remember the whole handshaking business? You've initiated that handshake. Now they can come right back to you. If you don't handshake with them, they can't come in. It's much more difficult. Let me say that. It's much more difficult. So if you just scan it in and don't pay attention, but always pay attention, even when you're doing Googling or anything, if you're looking for cybersecurity schools, for example, pay attention to the URL that's actually there. That's the actual URL. It looks like it's Colorado Tech University. It even says coloradotech.edu. Sometimes these sponsored ones are pretty iffy, but these all look, what do you think? Do these mostly look pretty legitimate just by looking at them and looking at the website? What do you think? Because part of cybersecurity is education of yourself and of your users. What do you think?
Surprised that .com one's up there, but
Yeah,
other than that, they look pretty good.
Which one? This one?
The Horizon Guard.
Yeah, I know your New Horizons is a training place. Otherwise, yeah. They do lots of in-person training all over the place. I've just had some IT people I've worked with who've taken some of their training. I don't know if they probably here they've done some too, because they do like very advanced server and all kinds of stuff. So there's somebody I know, but you're right, .com is kind of a clue to, well, maybe we should be suspicious. Anytime you're suspicious, be careful. There's nothing wrong with being overly suspicious. So if you weren't sure, well, and you wanted to contact them, give them a call. You know, sometimes that's the way to do it. And my favorite search engine that gives really interesting results is actually Bing.
I can't stand Bing.
It just gives so much junk that I don't know how Microsoft gets away with keeping that thing running. If I accidentally use it, I end up, well, actually, that's pretty legitimate there, but usually I end up with a bunch of gunk. Yeah, WGU is legitimate. Forbes is a legitimate place. Yeah, it's not as bad as it usually gets. Usually it's just like a bunch of, you have to go like 3 pages in before you get anything that's real. Huh, actually, that's pretty good. That was not a good example of some of the stuff Bing returns. Oh, I think we should all go to MIT, right? I think so. Okay, so with a QR code or anything else, anything you're doing on your network, on your phone, always be suspicious. Take a close look. You know what hackers are looking for? They're looking for that moment. Yes, go ahead, Andy.
Vulnerabilities, basically.
Yep, but they're looking for the moment where he said, I really don't take a look at it. They're looking for you to just click on it without thinking. That's what they're looking for. And most of the time you're fine, but that one time is all it takes. You have to be right 100% of the time. Hacker only has to be right once. That kind of gives you the odds. So that's why, am I done with my, oh, there's my. There's my podcast. Oh,
You
50.
know that feeling when you're just grinding through some task, doing the same thing over and over and over again?
Oh, yeah, tedious and honestly, easy to mess up when you do it manually.
Exactly, like processing lists or running simulations or even just simple calculations.
How about
repeatedly.
that?
We humans find it, well, boring, error prone.
But computers.
Yeah, that's their sweet spot. They excel at it. And
Yeah.
unlocking that power
So you
in
can
your
change the
code.
playback, you can download it.
So today we're diving deep into Python roots. These are fundamental building blocks.
Things that turn those repetitive chores into.
I usually run
automated
YouTube
solutions.
videos
Our
at
mission
least
for you
in
today isn't just about
0.25.
syntax though. It's about giving you a clear roadmap.
How
How to
about
write
that?
flexible.
Huh? Pretty cool. That's something you could use as a tutor, Owen. Have it make some of those things or show them how to do it.
That's really good.
Yes.
I'm gonna generate a video and then we'll see what that looks like. There's other ones that do it. Notebook LM is just the first one I know about that did it. And I don't know why I forgot.